Okay, guys. So we're gonna go over the Carmelo Anthony situation. Looks like some people have been reacting to it already. I haven't really seen much about it. I just saw that there was a verdict and that Carmelo was convicted of murder. And we're just gonna react really quickly to this podcast with Jasmine Crockett and some other people. There's been a really popular section in the podcast I'm hearing that we're gonna react to. The podcast is like 2 hours long, so I'm not gonna react to the whole thing, but this is the part that it seems like everybody's been talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and react to this and see what it's about.
I imagine that knife, and again, I don't know enough to know if it qualified as one of the knives because we do have certain knives that are considered UCW, unlawful carrying of a weapon in the state of
This
Texas.
one wasn't
This
because the
one wasn't.
blade was under the
Okay, so
size
that's
limit,
good. That's okay.
but
So
it
it
was unlawful
was,
for
wait
a
a minute. It was
school.
this.
Hmm.
Was it a switch? I don't know what he
It
had.
was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss
Like
Army
with
for
the
lack of.
like with the little
Hmm.
scissors and everything and
Mhm,
whatever. So
mhm,
it was small.
mhm,
Well, I
mhm.
would have argued the size of it alone, you wouldn't even think it's a deadly weapon.
He
And
may have
that's
forgot
why
he had it in the bag.
If
yeah,
that's if it was one of the
Hmm.
little like I don't know. Like I do
well,
think
that's why he went to his coach and was like, "But I don't think I hurt him that bad." And the coach said, "But if he passes away, your life changes forever." His coach
Mhm.
said that. So, I mean, I think
Yeah.
that was the issue.
Yeah.
That
Have
was the
we
issue.
ever seen a picture of this
They didn't show
that
it. The jury saw a replica
jury saw?
and they saw a picture of the actual knife because he threw it in the bleachers after. And it only took one stab. I think
Mhm.
everybody needs to understand it was not like it was multiple
So
times.
these
It was
are the
only one
facts that really should have been
honed in on. Yeah.
correct, because that those are the ways that you look at intent, right? Like if you got a machete, bro, it's a wrap, right? Like I mean, like the
Really?
size, and even in arguing, these are the things that you argue, right? Like is like what do you expect will happen if somebody got a machete versus what do you expect will happen if somebody has like a switchblade, like I or
Okay. So it doesn't matter if somebody gets stabbed in the heart by a pencil, if somebody gets stabbed in the heart by anything that's going to penetrate and stab somebody, the intent was there to kill that person. And then also on top of that, she's talking about the size that it's not considered a deadly weapon. Let's think about that. They just said it only took one stab. Carmelo stabbed him in the heart with what is a 3.5 inch blade. It only took one stab to the heart and he was dead. And so, yes, it is a deadly weapon. It doesn't matter if it's a machete or if it's 2 inches, it's a knife. And the intent was to kill the other person. And for her to say that it wasn't a deadly weapon, a knife is a knife. Definitely the intent was there to kill. I don't think that if you bring a knife to school to a track meet and you pull it out for self defense, which it wasn't because he was already convicted of murder. But if you're bringing a knife to a track meet, your intent at that point is to kill somebody. Why would you bring a knife to a track meet? That doesn't make any sense at all. That was 100% murder. 100%. And I know some people are going to get mad at that and some people aren't. But the intent was to murder, right? And if somebody like that has zero self control, they should be locked up. I don't know why people are defending this as all of a sudden killing somebody over an argument is somehow not murder anymore. Uh, we need to we need to convict people if they wrongfully kill somebody, if it's road rage, if it's an argument, if it's wrongful murder, that person needs to be convicted and sentenced to whatever it is, 25 years, life in prison, whatever the situation is. That's for the judge to decide and for the jury to decide. But that person should go to prison. And is it better for society if somebody is walking around with that level of self control? So, what good would that do to society if we let this person out back into society? That's just telling everybody else, hey, that's fine. You can do that. You can kill people and not go to prison and get away with it. So, 100% it's a deadly weapon. The intent was there for murder, and you should go to prison if you murder somebody. So, I'm not exactly sure how it's not a deadly weapon. It's a 3.5-inch knife. I think they need to check their facts because defending this doesn't help anybody. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell so you get the notifications when I upload. Thank you guys and peace.